everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video for you. Working on a Chrysler 300. Today I'm going to assemble the engine and just see how much we can get done. I don't want to have too long of a video. I'll probably try to keep it around 30 minutes or so. That's the recording limit for Clipchamp, which I'm using. We'll see how it goes though. It might be a little longer than that. I know I haven't put a video out in a while. Just haven't been feeling all that great. Felt like doing some Car Mechanic Simulator today. And I thought, hey, why not do a video? I haven't posted one for a couple weeks or something. Maybe a little longer than that, actually. Get this Hemi put together. I still got to put all the suspension and brakes and everything in the car too. It's just a bare frame, completely restored. And I'm pretty sure I have all the parts for it. Wouldn't surprise me if I forgot something, but I know I've got most of the stuff for it. I'm not sure if I got the interior stuff and all the body panels and glass and all that, but pretty sure I have all the suspension and brakes. I don't remember if I mounted the wheels and tires yet. I haven't even played this game for 2 weeks, I would say. 2 weeks! That's an ongoing joke my brother and I have from an old movie. It's a real old Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Can't even think of the name of it right now. Total Recall, when he went to Mars. My brother sees this, he'll appreciate it. And a few friends of mine too. I think this is actually my first 6.1 Hemi that I've assembled on this game. I did a Hellcat engine, but not one of these yet. I like that this game has like the fluids and the fuses and relays and stuff. It was a nice addition to the game. I wish they had made it to where you have to use a torque wrench on at least some of the engine fasteners. You know, I would do just the main bearings, the rod bearings, and the head bolts. The main caps, rod caps, and head bolts. Everything else you could get away without using a torque wrench on. Let's get the cam in this thing before I forget. So another thing I hate about this game, it lets you install all the drivetrain, all the valve train, push rods and rockers and everything when there's no cam in it. I hate how it does that. But it is what it is. It's a cool game. I think they did a pretty good job with it. I like on the Dodge Plymouth Chrysler DLC. I think it's they have a 440. And both of my cars, that's what they had, are 440s. And they did a really good job modeling it. It's pretty similar, actually. I've built several, I think 3 or 4 440s. I built mine twice. Like a rebuild when I put it in a different car. I freshened it up, you know, with rings and bearings and stuff. Put a different cam in it. Went to a solid from a hydraulic. But I helped my brother assemble a couple engines also. where he did most of it and I just helped out. And all the ones I've done were all 440, so I've never even built anything else. I sure miss building engines and transmissions, drag racing, especially on the street. I enjoyed street racing a lot more than going to the drags. I have so many great memories racing on the street and on the drag strip. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. But it was always just so much fun going out and cruising Speedway, sitting around at super shops or wherever, just hanging out, bullshitting with people for a while, and then midnight or so, everybody would head out. Everybody would make like a baby and head out. Usually to Kolb. I think we raced right at the IBM plant here in Tucson. Kolb and I-10, probably more than anywhere else. Between I-10 and Los Reales, right on Kolb. Had a lot of races right there. But I also raced at Old Vale and Houghton a lot. Those were the two main spots. There was another spot on Kolb farther north from Los Reales where there's like a big loop. The street goes, if you turn right, say you're heading towards I-10, going south on Kolb. I forget the cross street, but there's a Quick Mart everybody would stop at to get gas and snacks and drinks and stuff. And then you head towards I-10. A ways down, there was a street you turn off on the right, and it was like a big loop. It looped back around and came back out on Kolb again. And everybody used to hang out there and race right between them. So many great memories racing. We used to go to Catalina too. Our friends Mike and Richard. Richard had a 55 Chevy, and my brother and him used to race on the street a lot. We had some. That was back in the day, man. I was like 15, 14 maybe, going out there with my brother in his Cuda, Tunnel Ram Cuda. Richard had a 55 Chevy. I'm sure he still has it. I haven't talked to those guys in years. They don't come around to see me. Of course, I'm just as guilty. I don't call them either. I need to. It's been a long time. It's funny how people just kind of go their own way and you lose contact like that. I used to race Richard's brother, Mike. He had I think it was a 62, if I remember right, Apache pickup with a really nice, like high compression. I don't know if it was a solid cam or a roller, but it was nasty. Pretty sure the guys at Larry's Engine and Machine built it. It was a rowdy small block. And my Dart, I just had a slap together big block in it with a tunnel ram. Me and Mike, Richard's brother, had good races. And at that point, my brother and Richard were just a little faster than us. Those guys had good races, and me and Mike had some real good races. And we were, I don't know, I want to say a half a second apart on the strip or something. It wasn't a big difference. So many good memories, though, and they were such good guys, such good friends. I don't remember Richard's wife's name, but I do remember Mike's wife, Lynn. She was pretty cool. Remember going out and watching some fights with them and doing cookouts and stuff. We used to go ride. We had a couple Odysseys. we would take out in Catalina and rave on. That was so much fun. I miss those guys, hanging out with them and racing. Just good times and good memories. Good people for sure. You can see this video is going to end up more than 30 minutes, I'm sure. I'm actually having a good time putting this engine together. I've been playing SnowRunner and Train Sim World 2, which I can't play very good. It's got too many controls for me, and a lot of them you have to push 2 buttons to use. That's because it's got so many. And I've only got 1 knuckle, so that makes it really hard for me. And so far, I don't think it's compatible with my Windows speech recognition. Some of them I can just use my speech recognition and say a command, push this button or push that button, and that makes it a lot easier. Like SnowRunner works. SnowRunner works with my speech recognition program, and can't think if there's one other game that does, and I don't remember which one it is. Oops. Should have put the plugs in before I put the valve covers on. A little easier. It's not too bad though. You guys will have to leave comments and let me know if you like the car mechanic simulator, if you enjoy the truck simulator better. There's a few other games I play, but I'm really not that good at them. SnowRunner, I would be willing to do some SnowRunner videos. Leave a comment and let me know if you're interested in seeing some SnowRunner videos. That's a pretty cool game. Although it's kind of hard for me to drive with 1 knuckle. I've gotten halfway decent at it, and I wouldn't mind doing a few videos of that. If you guys enjoy it, just let me know. Definitely leave a like, leave a comment. The feedback really makes me enjoy doing the videos a lot more. I'd really like to. I thought I had plugs for this thing. Out of habit, I got 8. Oh, where am I going? They're not here. Go to electronics. Yeah, it's the subscribers, the comments, the more likes I get, the more I enjoy doing this, and the more motivated I am to do it for sure. I just recently created a TikTok account, but I haven't posted any videos on there yet. What I really want to do on there is sing some karaoke, do some covers of some songs, singing karaoke. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see on my YouTube. I wouldn't mind doing that on here also if it's something you guys would enjoy. Just need to know. I think that sucker's ready to go. Now we gotta get the suspension and brakes and everything installed. Let me see if I got wheels and tires. Oh, I do. I just gotta put them together. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheels and tires mounted and balanced. Okay. What else we need to do? I'm pretty sure. Assemble these front parts, yeah. These front shocks assembled. It's like I put a few parts in. I think I was showing somebody my game and I installed like 3 parts just to show it to them. I usually don't do this in any special order. I just start installing stuff just to get it done as quick as I can. Honestly, I don't even know if that matters. If you guys know, does it really matter what order you do some of this stuff in? Does it give you more experience points or whatever? Does it, is it better in any way? I've never really messed with it. I just start putting stuff on. Trying to get this done because it's almost time for me to get flipped to my other side here in just a few minutes. So I need to get this video done and get all the suspension and brakes and everything in this car. I'm not that fast at this game, obviously. But I'm thankful I can play it. I enjoy it. I especially enjoy building the older muscle cars, especially the Mopars. The Challenger is my favorite. I still can't believe I sold my Challenger. It makes me sick every time it even crosses my mind. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of great memories racing it and cruising on the street and everything, but man, when I think about what I had and how cheap I sold it, and just the fact that I sold it, and not only that, but the fact that my dad gave it to me and I sold it, I feel so stupid, and it literally makes me nauseous. I get sick at my stomach. Oops. I get sick at my stomach and pissed off at myself. It's like so bad. Didn't mean to install that muffler. I usually don't do that until I come back to put the transmission and everything in. It's all the same size, I'm assuming. 245, 45, 20. Nope, 255s. Glad I checked that. But yeah, every time I think about my Dodge Challenger, it wasn't a 70 or 71, you know, the real collectible ones or anything. But man, it was such a nice car. 74. Just an original 318 car when I got it. But I took the 318 out immediately. I don't know if you guys have seen the other video or not. If you have, I told the whole story about my car. Or if you haven't, I mean, I told the whole story about getting my car. It was such a cool story when me and my dad traded for that Challenger. It was like it was meant to be mine. It was so cool. It was just such a nice car. Brand new interior. The body was straight as can be. Paint wasn't bad, even though I didn't care a whole lot for the color. It wasn't too bad. And to think, I just took the 440 out, put it in my Dart, and then sold the whole body, $1,500. That was in, I want to say, what year was that? 96, I think. Yeah, it was 96. What a fool. I feel like punching myself in the face for that one. I think that was like the coolest first car ever. And I just think it's awesome that when I was like 14, 15, I was cruising Speedway and going out racing at the illegals with my brother in his Cuda. And then just 3 years later, I have my own big block nitrous Challenger with a tunnel ram, 391 posi and everything, 3500 stall. It wasn't all that fast. It ran 1280s, but it was sure fun on the street, man. We had so much fun cruising and racing. Me and my friend Brian, it was always him and me, just cruising the Challenger, smoking weed and racing. Smoking weed, drinking coffee, and drag racing. Good times. It's getting to be that time. Shh. But yeah, that was 96 that I sold my Challenger, and I was building the Dart. Then I raced the Dart until I got paralyzed in 2000. And then my brother raced my Dart for another 7 years. He was racing at Pink's All Out in 2007. November of 07, they were filming the Pink's All Out show here at SIR. Well, what was SIR? It's Tucson Dragway again now, but in 07 it was SIR. And he was out there trying to make it on the show. A couple friends of ours made it, but he didn't get picked. And he was using the bottle on my car, and it broke one of the U-joints, over revved the engine really bad, and spun a rod bearing and blew the engine up. So then my Dart sat. I was laid up in the therapy trying to get better and never did. Ended up in a nursing home where I've been for 23 years. And my car sat until 2010. My brother didn't really have time to fix it. He had his own cars. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to sell it and give someone else the opportunity to race it. So I did. I got rid of it, and I regret doing that too. I feel like a dumbass for that one. Should have kept both of them, even though I'm quadriplegic and they wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. I could have given it to one of my nephews, or sold it now for a lot more money. But it's what happens. We live and we fuck up, and hopefully we learn from it. But obviously I didn't. Sold my Challenger like a damn fool, and then did the exact same thing with my Dart. Sold the Dart with a spun rod bearing, and it was just a race car. It had no headliner and no carpet or anything. I sold it for $3,500. Okay, so that's that. Where am I going? All turned around there for, gosh dang it, Chris. Call it quits on this video here pretty quick, because they're about to come in and flip me here in a minute. Here in a couple minutes. See what we can get done on this. Get everything back here. I think I did. Suspension, bushings. I think that's that. Sweet. Aha, I knew there was something. There's always something I forget. Seems like. So we need 4 clips, and we need. Is that the B reservoir? Okay. There's 4 of those. And the B reservoir. My arm's getting tired. Got it. Did I get the right one? I did. Good. Oh, I forgot a fuel rail, I see. Oh, my arm is worn out. I was playing my games for a while before I started making the video. Put all the fluids in this thing. Still got to do the interior and the body panels. Paint. I'm gonna run out of time. I was hoping to get this whole car buttoned up, but I'm not. I'm gonna have to do it on another video, I see. Power steering fluid and oil. I'll be ready to jump onto the interior and body panels. I don't think it's... I might get it done. One, two, three, 4, 5. That's usually how I do the oil. Pretty close. What's this say? Oh yeah, power steering fluid. There's that. I'm not even sure I have all the body panels. If I got it, I'll have the glass too. I don't. I knew it. I think the only body panels I have are what I was able to repair. So we'll see. We know we don't have glass. Or a plate. 100%. No mirror. Got it. Nada. Nope. Okay, so what about interior? Yeah. Okay, so save that. So I went ahead and bought all the all the body panels and glass and everything else I needed off camera. So I didn't think you guys would care to see that part. Just assembling the car. So we can go ahead and get this car buttoned up and painted. Huh, thought I got everything. I guess not. Are you kidding me? That's funny. Not sure how I overlooked those, but oh well. Okay. All we gotta do now is detail the interior. And get it to paint. I think. I need to double check and make sure it's all 100, 100, 199. Some's missing. Oh, I missed a bushing. Was it a front one or a back one? I got a feeling it's on the left rear. I bet it's that one right there. Sure enough. I knew it. %. Move the car to the paint shop. Let's see what looks good. I think I'm gonna just do a gloss black. I've always liked these Chrysler 300s when they're black. Looks pretty good to me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, leave a comment and let me know if there's a certain car you'd like to see a restoration on. I would enjoy doing one for you guys. I want to see how much it's worth. Ooh, 98. Nice. This one's going in my Mopar collection though. Now I'm gonna hit up the junkyard or maybe a barn find. Any credits? I've only got 33,000. I'm gonna have to sell something. See what we got. Got some extra clips and bushings. I'm gonna put those in my inventory. Sell the rest of this junk. Might go to the junkyard and buy a bunch of spare parts to fix up and sell. Save all that stuff for later. But we'll see what happens for the next video. Maybe I'll pull one of my cars out of my I think I have 3 or 4 more cars in my parking that still need restoration. Let's see what I got real quick. I don't remember which ones I've restored and which ones I haven't. I think I have one of these that's already restored and one that needs restoration. That one needs restoration. So does that one, I think. I don't remember which ones. I think all of these. I don't think I've touched that one. I know I haven't touched that one. I know I haven't touched that one. And that one's done. That would be a fun one to do next. F350 Super Duty pickup. But yeah, leave a comment and let me know if there's one of these or anything else that you would like to see a restoration on. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, and please consider subscribing. And you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. I'm out.